If you're working on an older motorcycle, especially if it's a rarer older motorcycle, it's very important to have the service manual. On this GB500 here, I believe I am the very first and only person to ever post the oil change procedure on the bike. Now, an oil change really isn't that big of a deal, but if I do come into the service manual, there are certain ways that you need to check the oil on this bike because it's a dry sump system. Not only that, if I didn't have this book, I would have never known that there's a strainer inside the engine there. Now, luckily, there are a few models that are similar to the GB, but the drain bolt location and a couple of small things are different. This right here is a service manual, not for this BSA, but it is for a BSA Golden Flash. Luckily, this motorcycle is similar enough, which sounds weird because they're not really similar, but the engines of these older British bikes in a lot of ways are similar to one another. So I was able to pull information to this and apply it to the single here. This is more of an in-depth book than the Honda is. This one will teach you how to completely rebuild the engine because back in the day, these motorcycles were much more hands-on and owner and service focused than the newer ones. But all the literature is very helpful, especially when they're a rare bike like the Gold Star here or the Honda here that not many people have made videos on. I'm a visual learner. I love watching videos and seeing how it's done. It's another part of why I like making them. I try to improve on things that people missed out on or things that I would have liked to know when I was doing it. But this time I had no help. And that right there taught me how to do it step by step. Not only that, but of course, there's a ton of other useful information in this book that I will definitely be applying to servicing and keeping my bike on the road.